Alright folks, well we're back at it again. Over here at work. Just got off a little bit ago. Ran home, did some stuff. Hauled back out here. Got signed in. Got back over here to the parking lot. Pulling in now. So we're gonna slip on in here and see if we can't catch up with this old buck we saw. I guess it's 2 days ago now. Or another one. Or a doe even. As far as I know, they're still paying 50 bucks a head for does, so I wouldn't mind getting paid for another. Just had a pretty major cool down here. Well, today had all this rain the other day, and after that left, it ended yesterday. Yesterday was Sunday. Today's Monday, so it dropped down in the 30s last night. It's going to be down in the 20s tonight and tomorrow night. So. Pretty major weather changes. Today is October 30th, and I sure wouldn't mind putting an arrow through one on October 30th. So we're gonna get changed, slip on in there. I'll catch up with y'all when we get set up in there. All right, well, I'm just almost into the spot I wanted to be at, and as I'm walking down this field edge, I look up and see a group of does run across the field. Let me turn you around and kind of explain what they did. So they ran up on top of this berm right here on the other side, back over there. And I don't know if they're gonna cross and then come through this field right here, but I'm trying to go right there where that white building is. I'm trying to go over there. So I'm gonna wait for a minute and see if they cross this field right over here somewhere. And if they don't, the next 10-15 minutes I'll ease on. But I'm gonna sit here and watch for a minute and see what they do. Well, I never did see those does pop back out, so I crept back in here, just down from that little building that I said I was headed to. It's just to the northeast of me, so I'm actually kind of behind and to the side of the spot I hunted the other day in the rain. So when I was walking out, I had that doe, that little buck, and then that bigger buck come. What's like 25 yards from me in an opening, and then over a rise and down that trail. Well, I can see that trail through the trees, and I got that rise probably like 40 yards from me. And like I said, there's an opening at about 30, so I can see this field, this opening right in front of me and off to my right, and then there's a trail beside these thicker saplings that have grown up out here. So I'm hoping to either catch one walking down that trail and through that opening in the trees, or to catch one coming down this field, down the field edge here, and get a shot. If I can pick, I don't want him to walk down this trail and try to go over that rise over there. It's just an easier shot for me. I got more opportunity. I've got about one lane over to my right, and the camera's kind of sitting in it, so it'd be a little bit more difficult to shoot and get it on film. So regardless, we're set up, we're ready. It is 5:03 right now, so we got about just shy of 2 hours of legal light. Fingers crossed. Alright, well, not too sure what happened there. I had a doe
beside me to my right. And she was going to do exactly what I didn't want her to do and walk up on me where I didn't really have one lane to shoot from. And I mean, it's a 10-yard shot. Well, she started walking, and I kind of started easing over, turning this way. And then she just kind of galloped out in the middle of the field and then went off onto the other side. That's the second doe that I've seen in the last few minutes. It looked like she was just going to work this tree line right to me. I don't know if I could catch any of her there or not. The camera's trying to focus on the limbs in front of me here instead of the field on the other side. It's so hard to see through all these saplings. I'm kind of starting to second guess my setup a little bit, but at least we're seeing something. It's like 5:20 right now, so still plenty of light left. Just had about the same thing happen to me again about 10 minutes later. This group of 3 does. They worked their way. I mean, they were almost in the clear where I could draw back, but right before they got out in the open, tails went up and they went zooming to the other end of the field. I didn't hear them blow. I don't know if they're catching my wind or what. Before everything's come from my right side, where I don't have a shot. I can't even get the camera to focus through the limbs on the deer. They were standing there, working their way to me for about 5 minutes. Grunt a little bit here. There's about 30 minutes of light left. We'll see. Oh! Shoot. Right over the top of him. Dang it. Rats. Just right over the back of him. Dang. myself for that one. Coyote just walked right down this tree line, right towards me. Missed him. Shot just like an inch over his back. I don't have to restock on arrows for long. I'll try to find that one before I head out. About 20 minutes left illegal. So we'll see. I'm gonna grunt a couple more times. Got about 10 minutes left of light.
Well, I think two things are safe to say. One, that wasn't the best spot. Two, I rushed the heck out of that shot. I still cannot believe I just missed that coyote at 10 yards, if that. I looked around for my arrow there at dark. Well, I guess first off, I didn't see nothing else. The other 20 minutes of light. And then I got out of the setup and looked for that arrow for a few minutes and couldn't find it. Oh well, I just gave up, came back to the car. So never did see anything else. I imagine that coyote kind of spooked the area out, if anything was in the area. There was somebody driving down the highway there, waylaying on their horn the whole way. So I don't know if there was a bunch of deer there by the road, or if they was just that scared. I don't know. But didn't see anything else, but did see quite a few does there pretty early. So I mean, the general vicinity is not too bad, which that's just right there where I shot mine, real close to it. So I figured there'd be some in there. I figure we'll be back in here, so I'll catch y'all then.